Did Julie say what was wrong with her?
She said she felt dizzy.
Garcia, have you considered this may be another escape attempt? She did get away before by pretending to be sick.
I am not an idiot, Frank. Look, Karen, this time it's for real. Judging from her appearance, something is definitely wrong with her.
Well, do you think maybe this is a psychosomatic reaction to the hallucinations she was having?
You're asking the wrong guy. Whatever it is, she refuses to see any of the doctors we use.
Well, somebody has to check her out.
I know. This might be presumptuous of me, Karen, but I was hoping that maybe you might take a look at her.
Well, she won't be happy to see me, but I'll do what I can.
Great, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, does it get any better than this? First I get a shrink at taxpayers' expense. Now you two show up just in time for visiting hours.
We're not here for a visit.
Right. Did you know I can read your mind, Frank? If only Julie could wake up and be the woman I once knew. I hate to disappoint you, but that's not going to happen.
These folks won't be waking up anytime soon. I'm not sure Martha Stewart would approve, but spiking tzatziki is one good way to get out of a dinner party.
Come on, Victor.
Come on.
Victor.
Somebody should have kept him out of the kitchen from taste testing.
Come on.
All the birds are out cold. Are they okay?
Yeah, they'll be fine. They're going to sleep for a few hours, and when they wake up, they'll be as good as new.
Victor, please wake up.
We gotta keep him moving.
Straight into the shop. We don't have time to wait until he comes to. We have to take him like this.
Well, what are we going to do when we get him to the helicopter? He's the only one that knows how to fly.
May I? If you dare.
I dare.
Do you remember how excited you were to start your internship, Karen? I could hardly wait.
I remember how nerve-wracking it was.
I was so focused on learning how to save lives. Eventually, though, everything changed and the focus became learning how to take them.
You want to tell me what that was like?
What you really want to know is if I feel remorse, don't you? Isn't that why you're here?
Yeah, I guess so.
Only human beings feel regret, and that's not what I am. I gave up membership in that club when I became a murderer. There's no going back.
No, I can look at you, and I can see that you have a conscience. Your friends are going to hold out for what's good in you, even if you can't.
I see. So, being contrite is my salvation? Thanks for the tip, Karen. I'll send out I'm sorry cards to the victims' families just as soon as I can.
No, Julie, that's not
You
the
are
way-
so pathetic, Karen.
Okay.
And just as gullible as Frank. But I think I proved my point.
Okay, what's your point?
There is no old Julie. No contrite, redeemable Julie. Just the killer you're looking at. But you and Frank are so desperate to avoid that truth. Oh, Karen, I cannot forgive myself. I'm a bad person. I am so
We don't
bad.
have to turn this into some kind of...
We used to be friends. But from now on, I wouldn't be alone with me if I were you.
Come on, Victor.
Now, come on, Professor. This was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour, and I want to go home.
That sounds nice.
No, Victor.
Oh, no. No. Here. Here's some black coffee. Here's some...
Can't we use the radio to call for help?
Oh, wait, you see, sweetie, Joe and I had a bit of a misunderstanding with the Greek government, so it's probably best if we just figure a way out of this by ourselves, all right?
Well, which at this point means flying this thing out of here.
Oh, well, that was the plan when we had a pilot.
But we're still keeping our plan.
How? Oh, well, don't look at me. I mean, I watched him fly it here, but that doesn't count for diddly.
Mom, I will do it.
Do what?
Fly us out of here.
You what? You have accomplished many things, Joseph Scanlon, but unless you've been touched by the hand of God between the Canellas house and this beach, there is no way you can...
Listen to me. I have some flight experience.
Since when?
Since I started jumping.
Jumping?
Yeah, I know how to skydive.
Awesome.
You do not. Are you out of your mind?
Mom, I learned in college. All right? I didn't tell you because I knew you would worry.
No son tries to get himself killed without warning his mother. I'd never have allowed that.
Which is exactly why I didn't tell you.
How high did you go?
High enough. A jump buddy of mine was also a rotorhead. He had hundreds of hours in the air, and occasionally he would let me take over the controls of the chopper when we would bungee jump.
Bungee? Are you trying to give me another stroke?
Mom, look, the point I'm trying to make here is that I have enough flight time under my belt.
Okay, Joe, okay, not to belittle your experience at all, but I once let Neil sit on my lap and steer the car. That doesn't mean I want him driving to the store for milk. Do you understand?
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you have never flown from start to finish, and in the middle of the night.
Not exactly, no.
Oh. Victor, now, come on. Get
Are
up.
we there yet?
Mom, we are running out of time here, okay? Now, who would you rather fly this thing? A semi-conscious pilot who can barely keep his head up, or someone who has been around helicopters enough to know how to get us out of here?
I don't like my choices.
I vote for Joe.
Oh, you're too young to vote. Can we flip a coin?
Mom, I know the situation isn't ideal, but we don't have another choice. We are going up.
I'm not afraid to be in the same room with you.
Wake up, Karen. I tried to kill you. And Joe and your father. It didn't happen, but 5 other people weren't so lucky.
I know what you did. And frankly, I didn't think I was going to come back after the last time I was here.
But here you are. Probably thinking how special it is that after years of repentance, a former drugged-out stripper can even give a serial killer the benefit of the doubt. Remind me, who's the nut job here?
The Julie I knew before Greg Cooper kidnapped her is worth the benefit of the doubt.
I will disappoint you.
We'll see. Your BP is a little high, and you're experiencing weakness and dizziness. Do you have any idea why?
Probably lack of sleep.
Insomnia would account for your appearance, so your rest is fitful.
Every night, I close my eyes, and out of the darkness come these huge shapes like balloons at a parade, and I try to run, but I fall, and I look up, and there I am, nose to nose with yours and Frank's giant smiling faces. And they won't go away no matter where I go. They're everywhere. They're in the interrogation room and in my cell block, and they're everywhere. So you know what I do?
No, I have no idea.
I pull out a giant hat pin and pop them both, killing them with 2 quick jabs.
Why don't you let me treat you? If not as someone who used to be your friend, at least as your doctor.
I don't want a doctor, and I don't need a friend.
There aren't exactly a lot of people breaking down the door to help you.
Does that make you feel good? Thinking you're my only hope? Thank you, St. Karen. I'll light a candle on your shrine. Now get the hell out.
Just gonna run some tests.
No, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Julie! Julie, I want you to sit down now.
Gladly. Karen was just leaving.
This thing reads like stereo instructions.
Well, at least there's pictures.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I was kidding. How's Victor?
3 eggs short of a dozen, but he's coming around.
All right, we're gonna have to take our chances. The guards in the Canellises will be waking up soon.
This is gonna be so cool. Have you figured it out yet? Yeah, well, it says once you start it, you're
Okay,
gonna
well,
want
we'll
to...
back up. How do we start it? I've never done that before. Oh, what? Can't anyone take a joke?
Joe,
All right, look, see if there's a description of the ignition sequence so I can check it against memory.
it's right here. Ignition sequence.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
Come on. All right.
Come over by me.
Hold it right there.
All righty.
All right. There's a diagram with a picture of the control panel. Now, all right, this is the automatic clutch engagement. All we do is hit this bell crank and we are out of here. I told you the pictures would help.
That's not comforting, Joe.
Well, he who hesitates is lost. Now, look, I say we start her up.
Yeah! Wait. He's coming too. Look.
Mary, we don't have time.
Look, Mom, we'll get Victor into the helicopter. If he wakes up en route, he can take over. But for now, I say we are out of here.
To infinity and beyond!
Victor, please. Please. We don't want to be shark food when this crate falls into the Mediterranean Sea.
Mary? Mary?
Yes.
Why are you so far away? Come closer.
All right, exactly. I've heard enough. Come on. Everybody in.
Okay,
Come on,
Victor from inside. Oh, wait. Come on, Victor. All right, watch his head.
You got him?
Okay.
Come on, Victor. Easy.
One more.
Okay.
Now, listen to me, Mom. I want you to stop worrying, okay? Now, what kind of son would put his own mother's life in danger without telling her?
I'll start the novena.
All right, we're okay.
You did it, Joe. You really did it. Okay. Watch your magnetic compass. You want to head due south and then double check with the compass correction card.
All right, the GPS has us headed toward land. Mom, you can open your eyes now.
Oh, they're open. I feel bad for that tree we decapitated on the way up, but we're airborne. I still wish Victor was flying this thing.
Flying what thing?
Victor!
Have we left the island?
Hey, welcome back. Look, Ma, no hands.
No, don't you dare.
I didn't know you could pilot a twin-engine jet Ranger.
Well, don't let him fool you. Neither did he.
Look, Victor, are you feeling good enough to come up here and take over?
You seem to be doing fine. This craft has excellent avionics. Practically flies itself. Just keep an eye on the engine torque and your tachometer. What happened to me?
You ate the Suzuki.
I take it that wasn't a good thing to do.
Well, it was after Joe spiked it with the poppy resin.
Whoops. Well, we accomplished our mission. We have Neil.
Oh, I've already given thanks for that 100 times.
All right, look, Victor, I know I'm doing fine up here, but I feel a lot more comfortable if you come up here and take over.
What's your airspeed?
90 miles an hour.
That's fine. This craft is fitted with an engine governor. Very high-intensity warning device. Raise your collective. It's that lever there. There.
Mom, on TV, pilots always record all their information in a logbook. Can I do that? Oh, yeah, if I can find it, honey. Okay, here it is.
All of that information is in military time. Can you read that?
Yeah, I got a new 24-hour time watch.
Oh, boy, that's snazzy.
Hey, I
guards were drugged. As well, they passed out in the kitchen.
And Neil is gone?
They've got him.
How could we be so careless?
Now, don't worry. The watch I gave Neil was implanted with a tracking device. Wherever they go, we'll find them.
You must have been scared. I could hear Julie screaming all the way down the hall.
I could handle anything. Only with that one.
Garcia wouldn't even let me in the interrogation room.
There's nothing you could have done. Nothing anyone of us can do, okay? Julie made it very clear she doesn't want any help. I think I'm fighting for something inside of her she doesn't even care about.
You were holding out hope that you could get through to her. I know it's tough to let that go, but you have to do it for your own good.
She doesn't act the same. She doesn't sound the same. She doesn't even look the same.
You know, Karen, it's a possibility that this is the real Julie, and the one that we thought we knew is the fake.
I wanted there to be some magic pill that would just turn her into the Julie that I know and love.
No, we both did. Now we know that's not going to happen.
So what are we going to do now? Just forget she exists?
No, we make sure that she has the right people to help her.
Not us.
Not us.
Not even if, deep down inside of her, there is that person we cared about, the person we love.
See, that thought is the thing that has kept me hanging on for so long, but you know what? It's a false hope.
Amy. Why does she try so hard to push us away, though?
You know, she's so messed up, I don't think we'll ever know.
Mommy did all right, didn't she? I'm sorry about the screaming, honey. But Mommy's friends won't leave her alone. Shh, don't worry. No one is going to find out about you. I won't let any of those people near you again. They're all medical types and they know me too well. They would see what's happening. That would be mistake number 2. My first mistake was telling Frank about you at all. But your mommy's a good liar. Frank doesn't believe you exist. If he did, they would take you away. And we can't have that. Hello, Princess. How was your day?
It was great. We got our report cards today.
Is that why I baked all these cookies?
But, Mommy, you don't even know what I got.
I can guess.
Ollie.
Ah! I knew it! I knew it. You are the smartest girl on the earth.
I'm going to grow up to be a doctor just like my mommy.
Well, of course you are.
The teacher is going to let us dissect these tomorrow. I already sharpened the scalpel you gave me.
That's my girl. Oh. Do you realize how perfect you are?
Yes, because I have the most perfect mommy.
And they said I couldn't do it.
Tonight, a box from the past uncovers a secret that Bobby doesn't want to share with Porter. Don't miss an all-new Brothers Keeper on TGIF. Your weekend starts here. ABC tonight. Can't wait till Monday to find out if Neil is out of danger? Visit abc.com for a peek at Monday's Port Charles.